Good afternoon, everyone. Right on time, huh? I'll wait just a minute since we did say technically 2-ish, but it's a little bit later. It's because we're in the store and we're super busy, which is awesome. So we're happy to have customers in the stores. But we definitely wanted to jump on here and do our Tuesday at 2-ish. So, hi Kate. And we're going to test this volume out. I'm going to walk back over here, Barbara. How you doing today? So, we've had some comments in the past about it's difficult to hear some of the ladies. So and hi Walter, how you doing? So we've got a microphone on here, so if you guys can give me a thumbs up. Barbara, I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's just test your volume here.
Since I have the lowest volume.
Correct.
Right, I thought so. Hi everybody, it's so good to see y'all this afternoon.
Hi Tracy, hey Walter, hey Kate. Can you guys hear Barbara okay? James, can you guys hear?
Can you hear me?
Testing. Linda, hello.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
All right, hi Sandy. James, how's the volume? Am I too loud? Can you guys hear everybody okay? Sounds good. All right. Beautiful. Well, I promise I'll turn the camera back to them in just 1 second, but I just wanted to say welcome everybody. We try to do this every Tuesday, and as usual, the world is crazy, and we're busy here in the store. We're at the Westport Road store, so bear with us as far as the time frame. But we will do it as much as or as close to 2 o'clock as possible, right? I mean, we try our best. So, all right. It says you're always loud. Thanks, James. All right. Well, Linda, how are you today? What are we doing?
Doing well. Okay, so it's still National Overlocker Month through April 30th, which I think is sometime next week. So I wanted to show you the ultimate serger of all time.
This is the ultimate.
It is the
overlocker.
ultimate, the L890 from Bernina. And through the end of April, it comes with a free Big Book of Serging, which is $100 value.
Yeah, these books are fantastic. They have them for the feet, for
They're great.
for
Feet, for embroidery, and I think for quilting now. I think there are 4 of them
That's right.
now. And also there's some other specials. You probably received one of these from us, but these are some of the specials of the month. Not just for the L850 and the L890, but our other
all
sergers.
of the Bernina overlockers or sergers, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
And if you're interested in something like this, I know we just flashed that pamphlet out, and if you don't have that, just give us a call or come in and see us. We'll give you that information.
Absolutely.
And honestly, it is a killer deal, and these are awesome machines. So I think Linda's going to probably show us why this machine is awesome today.
I just thought I would. I remember years ago I was at Viking Convention, and we had our top-of-the-line serger, which was, 2, 3, 4 thread with cover stitch, and they had contests to see how fast somebody could thread it.
A non-air threader, right?
A non-air threader. And, it was pretty complicated, especially for cover stitch. So when I first had the opportunity to get my hands on the L890, it was like, oh my goodness. Oh, it is so easy. And like I've said many times, I never thought I would put the word easy with the word overlocker,
serger,
especially
right.
one that does the cover stitch. So,
Yeah.
But it is truly that way. So
Awesome.
if you want to just get a little close up here, Joshua.
Yeah.
This is the cover stitch. This is a 3-thread cover stitch. Let's see, I think it's this one.
And not to interrupt you, but yeah, this is the L890. So I think you've seen if you've seen our other Tuesdays at 2-ish, Linda's also sewed on the L850, which is equally awesome. But this is the model that has the computer screen, the touch
Right.
screen, and quite a few extra features.
Right, this has 27 pre-programmed stitches
27.
plus 100 spaces for personal memory. So if I adjust my stitch at all, I can save it and go back to it 100
awesome.
different times.
Yeah, wow.
Which is probably more than I would ever do in my life.
Yeah, that's insane.
So back to, we have 3 different folders. So this particular overlocker does overlock stitches, which would be your overcast, your flat lock, and your rolled hem.
Yeah.
Okay, so go in there, you can see the different techniques. This is, I don't know why it's not doing color right now, but probably because I didn't touch
Push the
color.
button.
And then, whoop. we're going to do it the right way. There you go. And so you've got 30 different stitches, different ways you can use your overlocker. Then we'll go back to cover stitch.
Yeah.
Cover stitch does not use, it does the, like the chain stitch and the cover stitch, which are more decorative hemming stitches. It's used in the garment industry, and you'll find lots of garments that have the cover stitch or the chain stitch.
Okay.
So it really is set up almost like a sewing machine right now. You've got this flat surface, and we're going to switch to the chain stitch in a minute when I do the combo stitches. So you've got overlock stitches, cover stitches, and then the combo stitches, and that's usually a chain stitch and an overcast, which you do see in all your ready-to-wear clothing.
Okay.
Okay, and it's very simple, and everything is on the screen. You know, I've never really seen anything like it. So what we're going to do,
navigate, yeah, especially for
so easy. So we're going to do, switch it to a combo stitch. So it says lift presser foot and scroll to the next step. Okay, unthread the following thread pass, which would be my left needle, and the good thing is I have it threaded by color, which is nice, and the right needle. So
I love that it just walks you through step by
I
step.
do too. Well, I thought it was, I got it. Well, we're just going to do that. Okay. Attach the presser foot. So I'm switching to a different presser foot. I mean, it just walks me through the whole thing.
It's just got the little release lever there.
You just line it up.
It is just like a standard, a lot of the standard machines.
Yeah.
To change the foot, that's nice.
And you do have to hold your mouth right, which is a little tricky. There it goes.
Will you tell me
And
to
there's
walk around?
actually a video that shows me what to do. I knew how to do it, so I didn't use the video, but it's really cool that you can have that.
That's cool.
Okay, and then adjust the presser foot pressure, which is right here. So right now it's on 2 and I want it on 4, so I'm just going to move it forward and then move it to 4. And then insert the needles as shown in the positions shown. So I want the right cover, which is the one in front. So I'm going to take these other ones out. Maybe. I need glasses for that.
Glasses not included.
Yeah, glasses not included.
You get all the tools
Oh
except
wait,
the
you
glasses.
know what? I'm up too high. There we go. If you get the right place, it makes a big difference. Okay, so I'm going to move one of these back to.
Hi Norma, hi Bonita. James just asked, do you thread it like the 850?
Yes, I think so.
I think they're identical as far as threading it goes. Hi Sandy.
So this is probably going to take the longest of anything. Make sure it's good and tight.
Which still isn't a long time. So the nice thing, if you're just joining us, Linda is showing us the new L890, and basically she is following the instructions on the screen and just doing step by step to show us just how simple it is.
Okay, the next is to activate the knife, and I think I'll look at the video for that. And there's just a little lever over here on the left that I move.
Sorry guys, cameraman's
Oh.
all over the place here. There you go.
Okay. And adjust the cutting width, which I don't remember how to do, so I'm up right here, and that goes to 6. Okay.
That's amazing. So you
Isn't that
have the
amazing?
option to
So,
watch
I mean,
the video.
I just do what it says to do, attach.
And if you look, so yeah, where she's pointing, you can, you have the option to watch the video, or if you know how to do it, obviously you wouldn't have to do
Yep.
so.
So I'm going to take this off. And put this one back on. And it goes on pretty easily. Okay?
Nice.
Yep. And then I'm going to activate the upper looper. So that's already in the
It's
right
already to the right,
position.
yeah.
Yep. And got to this down. Okay. Activate upper looper. So, and then I just maybe I have to do that. Well, we'll come back.
Oh, is it supposed to close the?
I thought it was. It says activate upper looper, or maybe. Okay, it was here, and I turned it.
Oh, that opens it, right?
Okay, that opened it.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. Hook out upper looper converter. So that is. I think that just means this, and it's
And it's
already in the
already
right
down.
position. Okay, that's what I thought. Set
The other
this
thing
on
too is it's almost
O.
like a little checklist, which is really
Yeah.
neat.
And then I just thread it. So this needs to be threaded. Now I'm going to have to thread my red. And this is the fun part. This is the air thread. So we actually are threading all 3 loopers right now. We've got the cover looper. It's already threaded from the last stitch. So this is showing me what to do. And then I'm going to flip this.
Flip that over, and it closes the looper.
And now I'm going to. It is. Is it closed?
Yeah, it's closed.
It
You
is
just
closed.
closed it.
Yeah.
And now, I don't know if you heard that, but when she, let me get onto this side. So, when she presses the pedal, it turns on a suction, a vacuum.
And there it is. Amazing.
Cameraman was too slow, but it just shoots it right out.
Yep.
Hey, Bev. Yeah, it's pretty phenomenal how simple that is. And we've said this before on here, but I was petrified of sergers, overlockers. Still fairly scared of most of them, but these, I sat down, and it really is simple to follow. They're easy to follow the instructions.
Okay, so we're going to do
Simple to
this one
operate.
now. It just flips out. Isn't that phenomenal?
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Goes back that way. Well, give me a second to. Sometimes there's a loose nut behind the wheel, so. And then there's my red.
You just pull it
right
out
there.
behind
Okay,
it.
yeah. So I've got all 3 of my loopers here.
Okay, so they go to the right, or then
Yeah, or to
underneath,
the back,
or to the
yeah.
back, yeah, okay.
Yep. And I think we're done.
With the exception of the thread, right?
Yep.
Or the needles.
Yep. Yeah, now I need to do the, yeah, I need to go back and do the needle, so I'm going to turn that back and open that
Opens
back
that
up.
looper, yeah,
Huh,
okay.
yeah. So, and one of the great things about the Bernina overlockers is that it is the only air threader where you can adjust your tension. You cannot do that on any other brand, which is really wonderful. You know what, I better just.
So you just go down, across, and then
Yep, just
around
follow the green. I think it's. I better double check that though. Let's see.
Yeah, you just follow the green.
Just follow the green. So that is the right. Now Lost my place. Okay.
Well, the good news is you got all the videos. You just got to skip through the
Just
pages.
scroll back through. Okay, so left needle.
See, we didn't watch
think
the
I had
video.
it
We were being
right.
more confident.
Yeah. You get cocky sometimes. There. Oh, that's it. Okay. Well, that's easy enough.
You right down and through that guy.
Back here.
Barbara's playing on a big old machine over here, which we'll get to you in just a moment.
All right.
So now Linda's just putting it through the eye of the needle, but
There is a needle
there is a
threader that I
needle
haven't
threader.
mastered yet. It's a little.
well, so I was going to say actually
Did you master it?
I'm kind of stubborn as far as if it has the technology, I want to know how to use it.
Yeah.
And it actually, once you figure out, and that's the same with any machine that has a needle threader, as soon as you figure it out, it's super easy to use. Hey Pam, hope you're
Here.
having an awesome day off.
And
We've been jamming over here. We could have used you.
okay.
I can see how this machine at glance is intimidating to people though, because there's so many features and so many options. So I do understand why it would appear intimidating.
But if you get lost like I did, you just go back to your manual or to your guided tour, I think it's called. Okay.
Literally a guided tour, right?
Yeah.
The videos that will show
Literally
you
a
step
guided tour.
step by step.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Mm-mm. It's called guided mode. So you do have now, isn't it 2 different modes? Where so one is essentially like an expert mode,
Yeah.
and the guided mode, which we were on, which will walk you step through step. So if you're
And
like
look
myself,
at this. This is amazing. This is what you have in your ready to wear. Where it does the chain stitch and the overcast stitch, and it actually cuts as it sews. Okay? So that if you'll look at the inside seam of most of your ready to wear, especially your wovens, this is the stitch that we use.
right? Let me show that one more time in case you guys didn't see that. Take one out.
So that's your chain stitch, and that's your overcast, your regular overlock stitch that is trimmed away.
It's trimmed away. Yeah, it's
Yep.
cut. That's awesome.
Okay, so we're going to hand it to Barbara, and then I will show them how to convert just to the regular overlock stitches in just a minute.
Okay, beautiful. So yeah, go back and watch the video if you have any questions, but call us. But really what she just did was she took her time, but she literally went step by step, and that this machine offers that in the guided tour. I think is what
It
I
is
saw
so
it.
much easier than any overlock machine I have ever worked on. Even though there were a lot of steps, you can't mess up because you go step by step by step with
Right.
that guided tour,
You
so to
can
speak.
mess up, but you just go back and figure out where you did it wrong.
Yeah, if you get
So-
lost, you go back and follow the crumbs
That's
back
right.
and go on. So,
Awesome.
so
All
it,
right.
it gives you a lot of confidence that you're not going to mess up, because as soon as I started sewing, it was perfect
Yeah,
because I went step by step.
awesome.
So I think it's great.
It is great. And we'll come back, you said, in just a
Okay,
moment.
yeah.
But what's Barbara doing over here? First
Well,
of all?
I am playing with the Illuminaire, which is called this is the XP2, and this is the top of the line brother. And when you go into your screen, you can hit this little pointer here, and it'll put a guide on there for you to line up your fabric by. and you can do it whatever width you want it. If you want it 5/8 of a yard, 5/8 of an inch or a 1/4 inch, whatever you happen to be doing, then you can adjust it with these little this menu that it gives you. And so you can have a red line or a blue line, a green line.
Yeah, depending on your fabric, you can change the color of the laser, because
Right.
essentially that's what it is a laser.
Right. And you can, it's a really fun to use because I was teaching a young girl the other day how to do a 1/4 inch, and she could not do it to save her life. So I put her on the Illuminaire and put the dials on, the colors on it, and came out perfect.
Yeah.
For her. She just made a huge difference.
It's
in
an
her.
awesome cheater.
Isn't it though?
Yeah. But why would you not use it if it's available?
Absolutely.
And you can move those around by just hitting the little dials there. So, and
Well, you have total control, and then this sub, and I don't know if you were going to jump into it, but the sub, you can, if you don't want just a straight line, you can have the right angle. You can also have a grid.
right,
Um,
and you can select the degree of the angle you want it at.
which I don't know if.
We
Well,
use-
you're probably going to show that in just a minute, right? We'll need to put something down so we can see it.
Yeah.
You might be able to see it.
It's kind of faint. There's the green one right there, and the red one's right there.
Yeah, it's easier if there's some fabric.
And so it also comes with this wonderful
Here, just
case.
leave a strip of that underneath here so we can see that laser for me real fast.
Okay.
Kind of shows it weird on the camera.
Yeah. There you go.
Wow, we're still getting some funky colors. It does not flash like a disco ball in person. For some reason, it's the camera's picking it up. But it's just a solid green and a solid red line, which is how Barbara selected it.
All right. So I'm moving my red line back over to where the edge of the fabric should be as I'm sewing, because I'm going to be using a 1/4 inch foot, a 1/4 inch stitch. So when you get through, you can close it and you can go back into your menu and select the stitch you need. So I needed it to be on a 1/4 inch, and so that's where it is. Okay, to thread this machine, got stuck on the tape there. I love this little thread guide it has on it. And you come down and you hook it there. You come over here, hook it here. You go around. Got static here.
It's because you're electric.
That's right.
Oogie, oogie.
Yeah, that's right. So you come around and down.
I immediately apologize for doing that.
That's good. Okay. Make sure your foot is up when you thread your machine, because it shuts down all the tension disc in your machine if you don't have it up. And you come here and you hook it here and you put it around here and you cut it. You come here and mash this button. So Josh, watch this threader.
And the thing about the brother, another thing about the brother, oh no,
You want me to do it again?
I think I caught it, but I was too busy blabbing over here.
Yeah, well, let's do it again.
It's just like the Bernina will tell you, the brother also will let you know if you're doing anything incorrect. And it will literally on the screen tell you how to correct it.
That's right.
It's really bizarre
Great.
that it's picking up this strange hologram feature.
Okay, so
Facebook Live.
So what do we got going on today?
well, I
Showing
was just
us
looking.
the
I
feet?
love these feet. There's just so many feet that come with it, and then you can use this top to set them over here if you need to do various things with the tools that are included in it. And it's just a great little feature. I
Yeah,
love it.
it's loaded with feet and accessories. And, it's pretty insane how much stuff they include with this machine.
It really is. It's just it's wonderful. I love it.
All sorts of stuff for me to lose in the store.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, because I was looking for a 1/4 inch.
Don't
foot.
call me out. We're live here now. So.
Oh well. Okay. So I'm changing feet, and they just snap on. There we go. And you just close it up if you don't need to use it. it also comes with this great thread stand that has the two places to put different threads. So if you're sewing, you need to go to another thread, you can always have one ready for you.
Yeah, and this is magnetic, so you can
Right.
literally pop it off.
It takes two hands though. It's really good. It's fun, fun, fun. Okay. All right. What I'm going to show you
Which
today.
side's better for me to be on
I don't
here?
know. What I'm going to show you today is how to make one of these little reading pillows or book pillows.
Hold on, let me show you. I'm over here looking at the fabric.
Oh.
Sorry.
This little pillow, it's great if you're going somewhere and you need to take a book along, or great for kids in the car. And you can put a coloring book and some colors in there, and then while they're reading, they can just pop it in their on their lap, and then they have a surface to put their book on, or their color book, or whatever it is you put it with. You could even put a stuffed animal in it or something like that. So, and it has
really cute.
it has a little handle also, which is great for carrying, so you don't have to bundle it up in your arms like that. So and it's easy for kids to take it once they have it too.
Can I see it? I'm just going to hold it up here so everybody can see it. So you put a pocket on both sides?
The pocket on the back is to put the pillow in,
Oh, right.
so you can take the pillow out and
So you could wash the
right,
cover.
right.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll set this here.
Okay, now I'm doing a 16.5-inch pillow. So I'm a 16-inch pillow rather, and so I cut my fabrics for 16 inches, and I cut it the same size the pillow is. And the reason that I do that is because when you put a pillow inside a cover, then it's going to either flatten out or squish up. And you want the pillows like this one is to be nice and fluffy. You don't want it to flatten out. And so if you cut your fabric the same size as the pillow, then it's going to make it smaller when you put your pillow in. It's nice and fluffy.
Okay.
So
You like
here's,
fluffy pillows.
yeah, me too. I don't like flat ones. This is the fabric that's going to be the base for it, and it's a flamingo pattern. And you put a piece of batting behind it, and if you want to use fusible batting, you just iron it on the back of it, and then you add a backing to it, just like you were doing a quilt. But the whole part of it is the top of the pillow, and you can either quilt this or put fusible batting on it. So if you want to quilt it, it's easy to do with the three pieces, and you can just do a free motion quilting in a stipple and have it done just like that. And free motion quilting will come at another time.
That's right.
And we're going to have a class on quilting that'll include free motion quilting if anyone is interested.
Yeah, and I'll definitely tell you guys a little bit about the classes when we finish up or before we jump off. But there's some exciting quilting classes that Barbara's going to be doing here soon, and they're on our calendar. So I'll tell you guys where you can find all that information.
Okay. For the pocket on the front, we want the polka dot on the outside. So we're going to use two pieces of fabric, and one is 16 by 9.5, and the other one's 16 by 10. And the 16 by 10 is the lining to the front pocket. So I have the polka dot, which is going to be the front, and then I have the lining. So what I'm going to do now is sew these two together, and if you'll notice that these two are not the same length, and that's done on purpose. Okay, so I'm gonna run this through the machine right quick.
By the way, and I know you told me to leave the embroidery arm on, and
Right, the embroidery arm on the Brother machines, if you hit sewing, it'll automatically dock it at the end of the embroidery arm, and you can sew on it with the embroidery arm on it.
Yeah.
Now most machines you can't do that. You have to take the arm off and change it over. But on this one you don't have to do that, or any of the Brother machines.
yeah, and this one has a lot of space to the left and right of the
Right.
needle, even with the embroidery arm on.
Right, this has got a 13.1 inch space in here between the machine and the needle, which is wonderful, especially if you're doing free motion quilting.
Yeah.
All right, so Josh gets a little nervous sometimes when I turn the speed up on these things.
Don't crank it up. Saw our hand go.
And then it's got the cutter on it, and it cuts it and raises your foot. And so we're going to take this in order to get the lining on it, and we're going to flip it over backwards. And when we flip it over backwards, then you're going to put it even with the bottom of it, and then you have this little binding on the top, and it looks like you put a binding on it like you would a quilt, and when in reality you just flip it over, and it makes it so much easier to do it.
Cool.
So we're going to put it down. We're going to even it up. And we're going to put it down on our
Let me go this way so we're looking at the right side up.
There you go. It also has a handle on it, as I told you, and the little handle is 6 inches by 10 inches long. And you take it and you fold it to the center, then you flip it over, and you have an open. You have you don't have any raw edges showing on it. And so I want to top stitch this down. So I'm going to use my 1/4 inch foot to do that. Another foot that's great to use this with is the edge joining foot. And the edge joining foot can put that right on the edge of the fabric. I mean, just right on it. Okay. So it'll look uniform. We're going to do it on both sides.
Those cheater buttons.
Love them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take our handle and put it up here on the edge where the raw edge of the fabric is. Now, and in doing this, we also want to put the back on, so we can do it all at one time. So on the backing, to be able to put your pillow inside your pillow, you're making a pocket type thing, and it's 16.5 by 11.5. So you put the one side of it down on face down. I started to put it wrong side up. Okay, I mean wrong side down, and you put one there. Linda, are there any pins over there?
You need pins?
Yeah, there are the pins over there.
There were some behind me, but no.
Okay, and you put the backing on. You put you take your raw edge at the top that's going to be showing that's not going to be enclosed in the seam, and you fold it over twice and stitch it down, so you don't have a raw edge there. And then you take the other one, thank you, and lay it down this way. So it's going to overlap each other.
So are you going all the way to the so it's the same size? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to pull them so they are the same size. Now I'm going to take a pin, excuse me, and pin these handles so they don't move around on me, and they could very easily. And so we're going to pin the handle pretty close there. So it'd be easy for a youngster to be able to carry it, but it wouldn't be so big that they could get it around their head or anything like that. I mean, you never know what they're going to do.
My son would totally do that too. I mean, I can already see it.
The little boys.
Oh, they're so fun though. Golly,
They are.
kids are so fun.
Yeah, they are. I wasn't saying that at 4 o'clock this morning, but
Well, they have their times, just like we all do.
I don't know. It's a blast. I have so much fun with them.
Including when you're walking down the street and he's hollering and screaming and people are looking at you like you're kidnapping a
Yes.
child.
Yes. Well, to me that's hilarious, but
Oh me. Okay,
make
so
sure you call me daddy in public, please.
okay, so you lay the back of it over so that it's the same size all the way around as your top is. So I'm just going to pin these edges here so that they don't move on me while I'm sewing around the edge of it. Because you know, Josh, I'm going to put the pedal to the metal, so to
Metal to
speak.
the metal, that's right.
So I'm going to take my whole piece and I'm going to put it in the machine. And I'm going to back stitch here. Make sure everything is even here. And I'm going all the way around the machine. So it'll take just a minute to do that. But not too long, as fast as I sew.
Oh, so you're just going all the way around.
Now I'm going all the way around.
But you'll have to leave like one spot open so you can turn it, right?
This is the spot
Yep.
where the
Oh,
flaps
you
cover each other.
You can turn it from the inside.
Right.
To the middle. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm learning though. I knew that you had to leave some place to
Yeah.
flip it open.
You were right. You
That's
were
right.
I'm following you.
You're right.
You're making a sewer out of me yet.
That's right. But Josh, I will have to say that you've done really well. I
He
think
has.
to learn as much as you have and be able to do as much as you do, it's great.
I hope the microphone picked that up.
Ah,
I really appreciate you saying that. It's a lot of fun. At first, I wasn't sure how I could get really excited about sewing, you know, because I didn't know anything about it. But it's an art form, and so it didn't take long.
No.
You
no,
know.
it didn't. Well, when you're artsy inclined, it makes a difference.
Are you gonna call me artsy fartsy?
Well, no, I won't do that.
I swear that's what was coming out of your mouth.
But now that you say it,
So while Barbara's finishing that up, you can see behind here we've got some nice quilts. We've been setting up our classroom.
We
So
love
for
it.
official use. That's right. We've got our design wall or design boards up, and Barbara did this awesome collage quilt. And Sheila Deppenbrock, if you're watching, she was nice enough to let us hang that beautiful quilt up, which I absolutely love. But we've been having a lot of fun because we're getting classes. We've got our long arm set up here in the classroom. A couple more there. And I'll talk about her classes in a moment. But it's nice to be able to actually utilize the space and have people come in now that the world's, I wouldn't say back to normal, but it seems like people are becoming more comfortable and they're coming out and seeing us. And we're still being very safe. We're not wearing masks because we're all in this room together doing a video, but we are safe when you come into the stores and we wear masks until they tell us, although we're all vaccinated, 2-shot club.
Yep.
But
Yep.
we're still gonna make sure everyone feels comfortable, and in that classroom environment, that's important to us.
okay, so after you sew
So
all
what
the
are we
way
doing
around
now?
it, we're sewed all the way around it. So you got to trim the excess,
Just all the edges.
and you got to cut the corners so that it turns nice. Because if you don't have your corners trimmed, it'll bunch up and it's not too much fun. But this is fun.
So, and you don't have to be very exact with this. You're just literally,
No, you don't have to be exact.
you're just kind of trimming it up enough to where it's not bulky. Is that right?
Right, I'm just trimming the edges off. There's a couple places I had to put a little bit longer. Oh, it's got a pin there. No wonder it won't cut. It's kind of funny that way. Why pins keep you from cutting through stuff.
Yeah, rotary cutters are great, but not for cutting pins. And
No, but just make sure you trim your edges in the corner so that they're not bulky when you turn the pillow.
Right.
And this is a great little pillow. It's fun. It's easy to make. It's real quick. Now you can do things like add piping to it, or any kind of embroidery on it. You can give it to a kid or to someone who reads a lot, and
They're a great gift, really quick and
yeah.
appreciated.
Hi Colette, hi Bonnie. Just in case you just joined us, this is what Barbara's making. Sorry, there's a shadow here. Let me set it down so you can see what we got here. Better lighting.
Okay.
It's
So
a really cute pillow with pockets so you can put your books and all sorts of fun stuff.
okay. Now
This is funky. I like this. That's what
Yeah.
caught my eye earlier.
well this missed that. So let me hit that right quick.
Hold on, I pulled your chair out from under you.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was trying to be safe. I didn't mean
You have
to.
a holiday?
Well,
We call that a holiday or a vacation where you miss a spot.
Oh.
When we're doing heirloom sewing and it's real precise, that we call it, and you miss a zig and a zag, we
You're
call
on
it
holiday?
a holiday or a vacation.
Oh, funny. Well, I
Well-
mean, I tell you what, while Barbara's finishing that little side, that's a perfect segue. So we have been doing classes, and Linda, you want to tell them about the third Friday, is that right, of every month?
We're doing heirloom block of the month and
Right.
learning heirloom techniques that you can incorporate into other projects later on, but you'll make 9 blocks with different techniques and learn all about heirloom sewing and then create a quilt.
Yeah, and
with your-
you had one this past Friday, and it was pretty
We did.
awesome
We
to
had
see what
fun.
they made. Yeah,
it was
really
exciting. I had Gordon that used to work for me, who is an expert quilter, but he'd never done heirloom, and he loved it.
Cool. Well,
he had
his
a
was
blast.
awesome.
He did great too. He
Props
was-
to you,
yeah,
Gordon,
he
if
did
you're
perfect,
watching.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
So awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, and you can, and I'll repeat this in a minute, but you can sign up for that class, obviously here at the Westport Road store or the Clarksville store, any of our stores, but you can also go to sewvacauthority.com if you want to register. But really, just come in and see us. That's what we want everybody to do, and we can sign you up right here in the class. And you can talk to Linda if you have any questions about the class or anything. Feel free to reach out to us.
okay, well, I'm turning the pillow now.
Oh, missing the action. over
Yeah,
there.
that's right. Don't want to miss all the action. This is really exciting stuff.
Hi, Donna. Hi,
Turning
Susan.
pillows.
Really exciting stuff. There you
Yeah.
said it.
Yeah, of course. It's exciting to see it finished. Is what it is. What's
Absolutely.
exciting. So you take it and you turn the pillows. You poke out the corners, and that we have an awesome tool to do that. And I didn't
I
bring
was
it,
going
so
to
I'm
say
gonna have
shame
to.
on her for not using the turning tool.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to
I
get
have
it
one,
and use.
but it's over in that bag.
That's
Well,
all right.
I'll
It's kinda
turn.
hard to get to.
I think we've literally showed that tool in every single live we've done except for the one
Except for
today.
Well, it's wonderful, and I will use it to finish this thing up. But okay, so you have your pillow, and it's finished. And if you want to separate it, you can. If you want to have 2 pockets, you can do that. Or if you want a pocket just a small one, you can do that. Then when you turn it, I put the flaps on opposite sides. So the flaps are this way, and the pillow is this way.
But it's really smart to be able to turn it inside out that way.
Yeah. All right, so now we're putting the pillow in. Could you give me my cup?
This drink here.
Yeah.
Hold on. Water break.
Sorry, these allergies are just great with all the pollen and the Bradford pear trees and
Pear trees.
Bradford pears.
Oh.
Okay, so now this is the pillow that I'm putting on here. Now I left the cover on the pillow, and the reason I did that is because it is so much easier to take your pillow and stuff it with the plastic on it. So you take it and stuff it in there. It just slides in when you do that. If you don't do that, you're gonna have. It's a lot of fun trying to get it off. I'm telling you.
Take all the pins out.
Yes, I
don't
did.
want you poking yourself.
Yeah, I did. I didn't have that many in there.
Okay.
Okay, so you have it in there, but you still got the plastic in there, right? Well, you're just gonna come in here and just pull that plastic out of there.
So let's see this trick, Houdini.
Now, Josh, you question what I'm telling you.
You have little faith, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, and he should know better by now.
I do know better.
That is a great idea.
Yeah, it was actually really quick. To be
Yeah.
honest with you,
As if you ever have tried to stuff a pillow into a
yeah.
pillowcase that you've made,
Right.
Oh yeah.
that makes a huge difference.
Well, I honestly thought making this case was going to take a lot longer.
There,
Yeah.
so
I got you. Ta-da.
You did it.
In my face.
that's right.
Yeah, this is the right way.
Thank you. So then you go back in there and put your pillow in the corners and where you want it to go. And then you close up your flap. And you have a nice little cute pillow.
Voila. Look at that.
That's so cute.
That's awesome.
So
That's really cool. And you can put little books in the front there in
Right.
case you didn't see it
Yep.
the first time. That's what that pocket in the front is for. But this video will be posted, so go back and watch it. And if you have any questions or you want a one-on-one lesson or class on how to do that, I'm sure Barbara would be happy to.
Well, I might be able to fit it in my schedule.
Right. You keep her busy. I don't know. So that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us, Barbara.
Yeah, it's been fun.
And actually, before I jump back over to you, Linda, we got a bunch of classes that you're offering.
That's right. I'm offering a sewing lesson for beginners primarily, but other people who have sewn a long time and forgot how to do a zipper,
Yeah.
or how to do, I'm going to put buttonholes on the piece. We're going to make a little bag that's it's just really cute and just perfect for your scissors or rotary cutters or anything else, pencils and pens and things like that. It's just a perfect little bag. And
that's called Sewing 101. Isn't that the name of that
is.
class?
Uh-huh.
Okay, awesome.
and they're
then
the little
here,
bags.
I'll let you
And,
do Vanna. So,
Aren't they
actually, here,
cute?
Let me hold it up here so I can see. So all these different techniques is what you'll learn. That's why I love these, because you've got the zipper, the buttonhole, there's a button.
Even some quilting.
I was going to say she did some quilting on there.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's going to be the sewing. I guess 101 is what it's titled on the
Right.
website on our calendar. Thank you, Linda.
And then we're also going to do a quilting class, a beginning quilting class, and we'll be going into piecing and how to make your points be perfect every time, how to do some free motion quilting and some straight line quilting as well. So there'll be a lot involved in that. And
When you say beginner quilting, because I have had people look at the quilt, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a moment. The one that's on the table
right.
there, yeah.
Right.
And they say beginning quilt, and they're like, well, is it like never touched a sewing machine beginning quilting, or is it more advanced? And I told them you're going to start from scratch and learn how to make that quilt. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
It's a real easy quilt. There's no pattern involved,
Okay.
and it'll just be really easy to do.
Awesome. So beginning quilting, you got beginning sewing or sewing 101, quilting 101. You've got scan and cut.
We've got a scan and cut club that we're going to be having once a month at least, and then we also have an embroidery club.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
a lot of people are interested in that, and what I would like people to do is sign up for it. You have to sign up at least 7 days prior to the class.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they have any issues or any questions or problems that they need resolved, then I want them to bring it to class so we can look at it, because if one person has a problem in a certain area, like what stabilizer do I use with what fabric and what needle,
Somebody
and those
else
kind
wants
of
to hear
things.
that answer.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
right. So it ought to be a fun class. It'll be for everybody, and then sometimes we'll do projects, special projects. I've got a couple lined up that we're going to be working on.
Awesome.
So it's going to be a fun class. And then the scanning cut class, or the club, we're going to learn how to do the heat transfer vinyl, how to use the self-adhesive permanent and removable vinyl, as well as how to cut fabric out on the scanning cut to use for applique and when you're doing quilting, which is
Awesome.
one thing that scanning cut is really used a lot for.
Yeah.
We'll also learn how to cut out some cards and make some greeting cards with it, which is another area, a whole different area than even the fabric end of it.
Right. Right.
People like to put their initials on cups and T-shirts and different things like that, so we're going to show everybody how to do that.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of people that are curious about the scan and cut, so that class is going to be really exciting because there's a ton of stuff that you can learn.
Oh, yeah.
That machine is insane.
phenomenal.
What it does. Yeah, it's phenomenal. So yeah, so sewbackauthority.com. You can sign up for any of Barbara's classes, or just call us or come in and see us. And if you want to talk to her directly, we'll hook you up with her, or just come see us literally right now.
Yeah.
Because we're in the store. So
That's right.
And those classes, by the way, are being offered at the Westport Road location and the Clarksville location.
That's right.
So those of you that are over on the Indiana side of the bridge that are, for whatever reason, scared to come to Kentucky, and you Kentuckians that are scared to go to Indiana, I've never understood that. But we're offering it at both places to make life easier for you.
Right, that's correct.
Yeah, because both stores are awesome, and we have different things at each store. So we
That's
want you
right.
to see all of them. So thank
Right.
you, Barbara. We really
Okay.
appreciate that.
Okay, no problem.
As
Looking
usual.
forward to it.
Yeah, that pillow is cool.
Okay, just to finish up, I do want to show you, you've got 6 inches of space, which is really phenomenal, and the runway
For an
lighting.
overlocker, that's
Absolutely.
unheard of, right?
And you do have the freehand system, like your other
yeah,
Bernina sewing machines. You have the freehand system. So I'm going to convert back to just regular 4-thread overlock, which is even though it does all these wonderful things, that's probably what you'll use the most.
The most
So,
common.
Yeah.
Got it.
So.
Yeah, and if you
this
weren't here
one.
earlier, this is the Bernina L890. It is overlocker month, so we've got crazy good deals on all of the surgers and overlockers. But this Bad Mama Jamma right here is the top of the line. You get this free book of surging, and Linda was showing us earlier how easy it is to convert to different stitches, and how they have a guide and a video literally for everything that you need to do on this machine. So she's showing us
I don't
just
know why
how
it's having
to
me
go back
unthread
to
that,
it.
but I think I'm going to do it again. But I'm going to do what it says, and then we are going to
Oh yeah,
unthread the purple looper.
Linda, while you're doing that, Harriet, hello, first of all, just chimed in, and we just, I think we just added it today. It should be on the calendar as well. But Harriet Carpanini, who is our long arm expert, we had an awesome class, the long arm boot camp, just recently. When was that? Oh my gosh, all my
Like
days are running
2
together.
Saturdays ago.
Yeah. But so the
It
next
was-
class
yeah,
in
it
the
was
long arm is on May
phenomenal.
15th. Borders and blocks and rulers. So definitely go to our website, sovacauthority.com, and sign up for that if you're interested in learning about the long arm. Come in and see us. Give us a call. Harriet is phenomenal, and I was here, and we actually had an awesome time. But it was a full class. We'll
It
just
was
say that
very
it was
full.
booked, and they had a really good time. So we can't wait to do that again. Thanks for mentioning that, Harriet. And hi Laura, hi Sandy, hi Leslie, hi Karen. Hope I said hi to everybody. Lots of energy, that's right. It was fun. I know that we were whooped after it. I didn't even teach anything, but I was tired, so I know
It was
you were
quite
tired.
a
Harriet.
day.
That's right, Linda, you were here. It
I was here.
It was a
Yeah.
blast.
We had fun though.
Mm-hmm.
Nice group of ladies.
It was a nice group. It was really fun.
Okay, so I'm just changing my needle, putting my needles into the different positions.
Right, and it comes with all of the tools you need. I was just
Right.
going to show them this little
Yeah.
drop down here. You got your tweezers, which are essential. Your needle changing tool. I don't know what that's called.
Needle threader.
Needle.
Okay, activate knife, that's already done. Adjust the cutting width, that's already done. We did that last time. Hook out, that's done.
So she's cruising through this because she's already done
Yeah, I've
those,
already
but
done
if
so
she
much
wanted
of
to
it,
double
yeah.
check her work or make sure, she could click the
Yep.
little video and just literally watch
Okay,
a
and
video.
so now I'm threading. I've already got the upper and lower looper. You saw that a few
Earlier.
minutes ago, how that just whooshes it through like a piece of spaghetti. Except if you've ever tried to work with a piece of spaghetti, it's not too great. Okay. All right, so I just need to thread my right needle. And again, I'm going to have Joshua teach me how to use that needle threader.
I'm
I just couldn't quite.
that will be a
Sort of
first.
like the rolled
Joshua
hem
teaches-
foot. I've never been able to get my mouth right on that one either.
Joshua teaches Linda Carswell anything. That's a first. But the needle threader is actually very easy to use once you just kind of figure it out. It's all about timing, I think, with most needle threaders.
Well, that must be my problem.
Other than actually the what I would call the only automatic needle threader,
Right.
truly automatic, on that XP2.
That is. Now I can do that one.
Yeah.
No problem.
And we didn't mention, by the way, the XP2 is the newest and greatest brother. It's their top of the line. For those of you, if you have the XP1 or the Luminaire 1, there are upgrades that will essentially turn your XP1 into an XP2. And we do have some of those in stock. So feel free to give us a call if you have any interest on that. And we have certain specials that I cannot mention on our live video, but on the XP2 and our other brother machines. So do not hesitate to give us a call or come in and see us for a demonstration with Barbara or myself or anyone here, or if you want some pricing on these. I can't say that on here, I'll get in trouble. So it's too low.
Okay, so That is it.
You just rethreaded the needles. You got your check mark.
Yep. Make sure I got that. And I can use my. What did I do there?
I always wondered, do you have to have the thread pulled to the back of
I
the machine?
kind of
these
like
surgeries?
to have it in the back.
Or is it a little bit of an OCD thing?
Probably. Well, you know that about me.
Well, not you. Just I'm just curious. A lot of people
And
I
look
see
at
it
that.
when
I
they're
mean,
doing-
is that perfect or what? Totally perfect stitch. I made no adjustments at all. I can make them if I need to, but that is a perfect stitch.
That's awesome.
So I am in love. It is just magnificent.
It is magnificent.
Magnificent piece of equipment.
Will this be able to watch later? Thank you guys. Yeah, absolutely, Kelly. So the lives should be posted just like a regular post after I actually hit finish on my end. It should post so you can go back and watch it. If you have any questions on something that maybe it's either too hard to hear or the video's too fast, just call us or come and see us. We would love to share this stuff with you. And yeah, she said thank you for doing it. Honestly, thank Barbara and Linda. I just hold the camera and try to,
Oh, we have fun. We love it.
keep up.
Yeah, it is
So
fun.
it's a lot of fun.
It's our
so.
pleasure.
Yeah, and again,
Yes.
Tuesdays at 2-ish is very proper or appropriate because
I don't
We
think we
can't
made
get-
it at 2:00
I
yet.
don't think we ever have. But honestly, we're in the store and we're having fun.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're going to continue to do these, and we appreciate you guys joining. So thank you, Linda. Thank you, Barbara,
You're
as
welcome.
usual.
We're glad to do it. It's fun.
Awesome. I am going to flip the camera around to me just for 1 second, and I'm going to walk over here. Try to get out of the way. So they're awesome, aren't they? They just make that stuff look so easy. So as usual, everyone always wants to see if we have some new fabric lines coming in, and we definitely do. We've got our 30s, which I actually really like 30s. I didn't know I was going to be a fan of 30s material, but this is really cool. We've got some nice reproduction stuff. We've got our kept line still here. We still have some of the Bliss. I'm going to go quickly because I know we've been on for quite a while. So if you haven't been to the Westport Road store, well, I'm going really fast. You just got to come in and see us. But we have all the Kona solids. And then we flip around here. Hopefully you're not getting dizzy. But we still have the gorgeous Cafe, his new line. And of course, we actually still have some of Tula's line works in, which is really cool. And we're getting this new speckled line. I don't know if you could see this very well. Sorry, guys. Cameraman's not doing a great job. But this line is phenomenal. Let me just flip the camera around. We've got In the Beginning, which is getting very low. That line was fantastic. We just got this new Fun line, which I absolutely love. And I apologize, I don't know the name of this one off the top of my head. It's Free Spirit. Oh, go figure. Well, love Free Spirit stuff. Big Geo, I believe. Sorry, I wasn't prepared for that one, but isn't that cool? And then, of course, Harriet in our long arm class. There's some of that In the Beginning fabric. Sarah Nelf, if you see this, thanks for your awesome quilt. I'm going to do that one later. But this is the Moxie that we have right here set up, which is the 8-foot handy quilter, which is a lot of fun if you don't have room for the big old massive 10-foot frame. You could get a small one. I know it's kind of covered up right now. Of course, we have our Bernina sit-down machines. We've got, here's our spring fabric that I was going to show you guys. Look how fun this line is. We had some people asking what this line was called, and this line actually goes all the way over to here. Look how fun this is. It's called Planted with Love. There you go. Isn't that awesome? And we've got some killer art gallery. This new line that I like a whole lot. So I won't take up too much more time. As you can see, we've got a lot of stuff. We've got, let's see, the Husqvarna Viking line we picked up. So anybody that's interested, I know a lot of people were wondering when it was going to come, and I've made a few videos, but they're officially here. Let's see, we've got awesome deals on all of the sergers and the overlockers because it is overlocker month. SovacAuthority.com. because we're going to have classes at Clarksville, at Westport Road here. You heard Barbara's, all the sewing 101, quilting 101, scan and cut 101. We've got an advanced quilting class. We got Harriet's awesome long arm class coming up on the 15th. We got a ton of stuff going on, and I'm going to stop talking because I feel like we've taken up a lot of time. But we really appreciate you guys, and hope that if you haven't been to the Westport Road store or the Clarksville store, come in and see us, you guys. We've got a lot of new stuff going on, and we're just excited to share it with you. All right. So Pam, hello again. Holly, hello again. All right, I'll let them say goodbye.
Swap out.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you again.
Hello, goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
See you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. You guys have an awesome day. Hey, by the way, if there's something that you're interested in learning, or if you have any ideas or recommendations for these live Tuesdays, I think we're all ears. I mean, is that fair?
Absolutely.
So we would love to do something if you're, if there's something specific that you'd like to learn. So, and also if there's not a class on our website or on the calendar that you want to take or that you are interested in, call us because we'll create one for you. So you guys know how it is. But we appreciate it. You guys have an awesome day. Be safe, and we will see you soon. Take care. Bye.